Today, we're taking a close look at Star Wars Hunters. Is it a game that'll keep you hooked or just another cash grab? Stick around to find out. Alright, let's get started with what this game is all about. Star Wars Hunters is a third-person shooter MOBA. If you're not sure what a MOBA is, think of games like League of Legends or Dota 2, but with a third-person view and set in the Star Wars universe. You get to choose from different characters called Hunters. These Hunters fall into three main categories: damage, tank, and support. Each category has its own unique abilities and playstyle, so let's break down these Hunters a bit more. Each Hunter comes with a main weapon for auto attacks, a passive skill, and 3 active skills you can use during fights. They also have a powerful ultimate ability that can turn the tide of battle. These skills all have cooldowns, meaning you can't just use them all the time. You have to wait a bit between uses. Usually, one of the active skills is for dealing damage, one helps you move around quickly, and the third is for something special like healing or extra damage. The gameplay mechanics are pretty straightforward but fun. It's a bit like Battlefront 2 if you've played that, with characters having a set of abilities. But Star Wars Hunters simplifies things a bit, which makes it great for mobile devices. For example, if you're playing as a hunter with a gun, your character will start shooting automatically when an enemy is in your crosshair. If you have a lightsaber, your hunter will swing it when you're close to an enemy. This auto-attack feature is nice because it lets you focus more on using your special skills strategically. Among the hunters, the ones with lightsabers are definitely the most fun. They belong to the DPS category and are super engaging to play. When you start the game, you'll have one such hunter unlocked, named Reeve. What's interesting is that none of the hunters have force powers yet, which is quite different from what you might expect in a Star Wars game. It keeps things fresh and interesting. Customization is a big part of Star Wars Hunters. Each active skill can be modified using items called cores. These cores add both positive and negative effects to your skills, letting you tweak your hunter's abilities to fit your playstyle. You can level up your hunters individually, which gives you rewards like crystals, coins, and more cores. You can also dress up your hunters with new outfits, weapon skins, and animations for when they enter or win a match. New hunters are unlocked using hunter tokens. You can earn these tokens through daily and weekly challenges, buy them with crystals, or get them when you reach certain player levels. Star Wars Hunters currently offers 3 main game modes, each with its own set of maps. Control Zone is a typical zone control mode. Your team fights to control a specific area on the map. The team that holds the zone the longest wins. Payload Escort is similar to the payload mode in Team Fortress 2. One team has to escort a payload to its destination while the other team tries to stop them. The payload moves faster when more hunters are around it. Hut Ball is a twist on Capture the Flag. Teams compete to score goals with a ball that spawns in the center of the map. The first team to score 5 goals wins. Matchmaking can be a bit of a mixed bag. You'll often end up in matches with bots. This makes sense as it ensures you can always find a game. Occasionally, you'll get a match with all human players. When a match starts, players pick their roles and hunters in a random order. If you're new, you'll likely have the default set of 2 DPS, 1 support, and 1 tank hunter. This can sometimes mean you'll have to play a role you're not super into, especially in the early matches. The maps in Star Wars Hunters aren't just static backgrounds. They have various interactive elements that make the gameplay more dynamic. For example, you can climb or zip line at certain points on the map to gain a tactical advantage. There are health pickups scattered around, and you can find items that help charge your ultimate skills faster. There are also jump pads that fling you across the map, and traps that can stun or damage you if you're not careful. These features add a layer of strategy and excitement to each match. Now, let's talk about some things that aren't so great. The game doesn't bring a lot of new ideas to the genre. If it weren't for the Star Wars branding, it might blend in with a lot of other similar games. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's just not super innovative. On the bright side, there are no annoying ads to interrupt your gameplay. There are microtransactions, but they're mostly for cosmetic items like gun wraps and victory poses, so they don't give paying players a big advantage. This is great because it keeps the game fair for everyone. Star Wars Hunters is a solid game. It's fun, it's engaging, and it's got that Star Wars charm. The gameplay is exciting, the hunters are diverse and customizable, and the game modes keep things interesting. It might not be a groundbreaking game, but it's definitely enjoyable, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Thanks for watching this analysis of Star Wars Hunters. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for more game reviews and Star Wars content. May the Force be with you.